It's Levine here, co-founder of My HBCU Story, and I'm kicking it with
Anthony Levine Sr., number 41 for the Baltimore Ravens, and you are tuned in with My HBCU Story.
Let's get it. How did TSU snag you up?
Well, that's actually a funny story. I was being recruited by the University of North Carolina, Tar Heels, and James Webster. He was like the special teams coach, D-line coach there. He was recruiting me to go there, and I didn't qualify. I didn't qualify to get in, and he ended up getting a head coaching job at Tennessee State. So he asked me, do you want to come to Tennessee State? And I'm like, coach, I don't know. I want to go to a big school. I really want to go to a big school, so I don't know. But then my high school coach ended up getting the job there, so then it was just all to make it from there. So I went, following my coaches, and that's how it happened.
So since you did end up coming to Tennessee State University, at any point in time did you ever feel like you missed out on something for not going to the University of North Carolina? Never.
If I could do it all over again, I'll do it the exact same way. I'll go to Tennessee State. I mean, it's the best experience I've ever had in my life, and I wouldn't change it for nothing.
So when people say, hey, HBCUs cannot compete with big schools like Alabama and LSU, what's your response?
I tell them they're crazy. I mean, we got, first round draft picks we got legends that come out of Tennessee State. I mean, when it comes down to it, I feel like, yeah, they're a bigger school, they're a bigger program, and they might have they don't have no drop off when it comes from first, second, third, fourth string or whatever. And maybe we might have a drop off or whatever, but when it comes to that first quarter, second quarter while we in and all that, we compete. We can compete with the best of them. The skill guys, we can compete with the best. And we proving that now. We can get in the league. We got guys from Tennessee State in the league. We got DRC come out the first round. I was undrafted. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. So we make it do what it do.
So I had the opportunity to sit down with Coach Reed, who said some really, really great things about you.
My guy.
He's a huge fan of yours. What do you feel like Coach Reed equipped you with, not just for football, but also just for college? Because you did graduate.
Yeah, definitely got to graduate. That's what it's all about, man. You go to college, it's not just about football. It's about gotta get our schoolwork in. We had to go to study hall. We had to do all those things before we hit the field. And my head coach James Webster, and then at the time, Coach Reed was our leadership coordinator. They stayed on me about, my grades and staying in school and, more about being a student athlete and becoming a man, not just being a football player. My father was and my mother was, straight about that too. They wasn't about just playing football. It was about being a student first. And so I took pride in that. I took pride in being a student athlete. So, Coach Reed, man, he definitely pushed me, out of my coaches did, to be honest. So.
Let's go back to your dad. How'd your dad feel when you chose Tennessee State, not University of North Carolina?
My dad he was cool with it. Actually, that's my first time I seen my dad cry. Honestly, when he dropped me off to the dorm room. When he dropped me off to the dorm.
Watson Hall?
Watson Hall.
Watson Hall. The infamous Watson Hall.
Is definitely legendary. Watson Hall at Tennessee State is definitely legendary.
Greatest experience at Watson Hall?
I'm not going to talk about my greatest experience at Watson Hall. But definitely, me, I met lifelong friends from Memphis, from Chattanooga, I met some really, great guys from there, man. It was one heck of a ride in Watson Hall. Now, only the strong survive in the jungle of Watson Hall.
Definitely the jungle. So, let's talk about that transition from college football to the NFL. Do you feel like Coach Reed and your coaches at Tennessee State University prepared you to make that really big jump from college football to the NFL?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to be prepared for what we're about to go through, But coming from Tennessee State, man, coming from a small college where you had to really have to get after it, you had to grind. It was we had to get after it every day. I would say yes, that prepared me, but more of a daily life prepared me in coming to the NFL because we didn't have the best of things. We didn't have We didn't have the little full halls or, the cafeteria that those big schools have. And we didn't have all the luxury things that those guys that go to big schools that they have. We didn't have the luxury. So I feel like not having the stuff that they had really prepared me for the next step coming to the NFL. It's hard to describe, but when you have everything, it's like what do you give someone that has everything? You know what I'm saying? And it's like what do you give somebody that has nothing? Well, that person don't have nothing, so whatever you give them, they're gonna be grateful for. You get somebody that has everything, you give them something, they're gonna look at you like, I already have that. Like so I came from nothing. And everything that every opportunity I was given, I was very appreciative of. So that would prepare me to come to the NFL.
What was the moment that you knew you were going to go to the NFL?
It was our last game, playing at Tennessee State, and I'm looking up at the scoreboard, and we losing.
To who?
We was losing to Eastern Illinois. And now I'm crying, and Coach Reed came up to me, and he was like, what's wrong? I'm like, Coach, man, that's it. That's it. Like, football's over with. He was like, football's over with for a lot of guys, but not for you. And that's when I felt that I knew that.
So you didn't get drafted, right?
No, I did not get drafted.
But you still made it in.
Definitely made it in.
Did you feel slighted when you didn't get drafted?
Yeah, I did. Because I had one heck of a pro day. I put up numbers that nobody from the combine put up. I'm talking about I put up numbers. If people go to Tennessee State and see the field that I ran on and the condition that the field was in, I put up amazing numbers. Amazing. Like my numbers was crazy. My number was so crazy that they made me do things 3 times. That's how crazy my numbers was. It was like, there's no way he's running like this. So he got to do it again. What? He got to do it again. Like everything that I did, they made me do 3 times. Because my numbers were so crazy because it was wet outside. It was raining. And it was crazy. So, I felt guys that, there's a guy who got drafted. I'm not going to say his name, but he went to Montana University. It came out. And I was like, how he get drafted? And I did. But, I wear that, I guess you want to say, a chip on my shoulder. So I've been grinding ever since.